What's your opinion on dating your coach or your coach dating a player?
I think rookies should be off limits. Let's get them playing rugby for the rugby, and then the benefits of the gay team come after.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Gay Rugby Podcast. We are here in beautiful Palm Springs for the Rucktacular Rugby Tournament, and we're joined by Logan. You might know him as Logan Legs on Instagram.
And I wonder why that is.
And welcome, Logan. We're excited to have you.
Thank you. I will admit my first name is Aiden, but I do go by my last name's Logan.
Oh my
I know,
God.
tricky. I'm very tricky with it.
Wait, I'm so embarrassed.
It's okay. I didn't tell you that. But
But also, I should have known. How long have we known each other now? Or seen each other
I don't
around?
know. You either know or you don't know.
Yeah.
That's it.
Aiden. Okay.
But you can call me Logan. That's my last name, so I do go by that.
Okay, cool.
Well, and it just works. Logan Legs works better than
Yeah.
Aiden Legs.
We love alliterations. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, awesome. Sorry I got your name wrong. That was embarrassing.
I thought it'd be
Welcome to
fun.
Palm Springs. How
Thank
was the
you.
flight?
Flight was great. I
Yeah.
love Palm Springs. I've been here plenty. This is a great place, so I'm glad that we're hosting this tournament here.
Me too.
Yeah.
Although it's fun when it's in LA as well.
It's fun when it's in LA,
Not
but
really.
I think this is... that's because you live in LA, so I think this is something like different, so it's a different experience. But I like the proximity of everything and having us all in one central location. I
Yeah.
think that's what makes it a little more fun.
Yeah,
I
and
agree.
For us in Seattle, it's terrible weather right now. So
Bunny wants in on the action, by the way. In case you're wondering why the curtain was moving earlier, it was Bunny.
Well, the reason why I don't like Rucktacular in Los Angeles, like Ozzie said, is we live in Los Angeles. And so it doesn't have the same feel when like everyone's going home to shower instead of going back to their hotels and hanging out together. Everyone lives all over LA. How long did it take you to get here from Seattle?
I think flight's like 2.5 hours. Not bad.
I drove from LA. It took me 5 hours.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, what day did you come?
Yesterday.
Wow, Thursday.
Yeah, I
usually
left at
Friday
3.
that happens, but Thursday's just usually pretty good.
5 hours is crazy.
Not Los Angeles.
Did you fly into Palm Springs?
Yeah, direct to Palm Springs.
Oh, nice.
And obviously the Palm Springs airport is right in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And LA, you might be flying into an airport that's kind of far away from where we
Yeah.
were staying, so that's
Yeah.
nice too.
Yeah. Well, and even if it's not far away, it could be close, but it's going to take you forever to get there because
Yeah.
of traffic. You know, that's the bad part.
Did you go to Rome for Bingham?
Yes.
It was so dusty there.
Yeah.
After those matches,
Yeah.
I was covered. I took a shower. It took me an hour to get everything out. I would have loved to have Hey Sweet Cheeks lather it up on my body.
I had to get all of that dust and mud off quick before I went to the bar to meet some cute boys. Actually, you know what? I rode on the back of a Roman man's moped singing Lizzie McGuire.
You have to.
I did.
Yeah, I bet.
And so I had to make sure that I was smelling all nice and good and looking fresh. And that's why Hey Sweet Cheeks came in the clutch.
Well, it sounds like we're going to be lathering our bodies up with Hey Sweet Cheeks body wash after tomorrow's matches.
Oh,
Actually,
absolutely.
We don't need to wait for tomorrow. Why don't we go test these out now?
It's not just the body wash that I'm going to be using. They have a backside glide lube because it's all about where skincare meets sex care. And that's why I always keep a little Hey Sweet Cheeks in my rugby bag just in case.
I use it on my front.
Keep those cheeks smooth with Hey Sweet Cheeks.
Hey. Oh, that was a mouthful.
Head over to heysweetcheeks.com and check it out.
So, Aiden, Logan, Aiden.
Why not? Why
I
not?
don't know anymore. I'm just going to call you Legs.
Just say Logan. That works
I'll
too.
just say Legs.
I like
People do that. People do that.
Yeah,
Hey,
from now on, Legs.
Yeah,
Hey,
they do
Legs. So, Legs, tell us about rugby. How did you find out about rugby and how did you get involved with it?
Yeah, I think I knew what rugby was vaguely growing up. I played sports my whole life, and then I went to college, and my orientation leader, he played rugby at my college, and I think that they graduated a lot of their seniors the year before, and so when the freshman year that I was in was coming in, I think they were like doing a big recruitment. And he actually got our entire orientation class to do rugby.
No way.
And
That's cool.
I think a lot of people stuck.
He must have been a very inspiring person.
I think we were all bored. We were all like, your new freshman year, and it's people who probably played like high school sports and are not varsity athletes anymore. So rugby is a really good sport to play at the club level in college. I think it's it's like the highest growing sport in America. I think that's part of it. And it's a cool sport. It's really fun. If you played football in high school, especially, and then you're not playing D1 college football. Rugby's a great
Did
club
you play
sport.
football in
No,
high
I did
school?
not play.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I played like soccer. I played tennis. I swam. I did a lot of sports growing up as well. But
But
rugby
this was your
kinda
first
random.
full contact sport.
I guess, yeah, like full tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people would argue that soccer is contact, but
No.
really it's not.
Not like rugby.
No.
They fall like they just been like trucked by like
Yeah.
a big ass guy, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyway, out of the sports that you did play before rugby, which
Yeah.
one was your favorite?
I love tennis. I'm a big tennis fan still. And tennis is really fun. But tennis is a solo sport. Doubles is a thing, but I think there's something to be said about the team aspect of rugby. And actually, that's why I really like my team, and I like IGR because it's the first like gay team sport I've ever played. And frankly, for me, it's the only team sport I ever played out. And that was a big block for me for a long time. I played team sports growing up, but there's always that thing in the back of your mind. Sports isn't always a safe place for queer people.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's not.
It's not.
From language on the field to just like the block with connections with my friends. And then I ended up, as like a young adult, I guess, I started playing more tennis, and I lifted competitively for a bit.
Oh,
all individual stuff. Yeah, but it was individual, so I never had that pressure, I guess.
Yeah.
The Quake is the first team that I've ever been on as like an out person. So that's really special too. And there's a lot of like fulfillment and I don't know, owning oneself
Yeah.
and knowing oneself that comes out of, I think, being like out in the queer team.
And
So did you come out before you started playing rugby in
Yeah,
college?
well, no, I was in the closet. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
very, very in the closet.
And do you feel like rugby had an impact on kind of your coming out journey?
So I transferred schools like halfway through college, and I came out that summer.
Okay.
So it was actually, for me, it was I kind of like escaped like a former life and just like lived a new life as an out person.
Yeah.
But I remember my freshman year doing things like Zulus. I would like hide in the bathroom because I was like, I can't look at them naked. I'm gay. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Oh goodness.
yeah, no, it is. It's that guilt, like that you feel like if they find out that I'm gay and
Yeah.
they knew that I was there watching, it makes you feel like some sort of way, like a target.
For everyone without context, a Zulu is when you score your first try on a rugby team and then your team pressures you to run around a bar naked or
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
clubhouse or the field or whatever it is. But that's kind of an outdated term.
We're
We don't
yeah.
use Zulu anymore.
Yeah. So we develop different names. Like we use the Rebel Run.
Yeah, that's what we call
and
it
we still
now.
do the same thing. We pressure whoever scores a try for the first time to run around naked because it's an excuse to see someone naked. Why not?
Listening and learning. Listening and learning. I am.
Evolving. I mean, the first step in growth is admitting when you're wrong and learning from that
Yeah.
mistake,
Yeah.
right? So that's what we're doing here today.
Yeah,
Almost, right?
it was. Yeah, I was scared, and actually, I had a little bit of, I think, homophobia on my college team. I was a scrum half in college only.
Okay.
Yeah, different days.
Yeah, times have changed.
Yeah, I had like a 6-pack.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I drink a 6-pack now. I was in competition for a scrum half spot with a guy on my team who did not like me. He like purposely injured me, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I found out
That's
like
not
other things
cool.
after, and it was not cool. And that's like not one of the reasons I transferred, but that was the vibe of why I like transferred schools and like came out. And yeah, so also like Quake, my team, it's like a very different experience from my college team. Even though I think my college team was very great and there were
Yeah.
people on it that I liked, played on 2 different college teams, I guess. But yeah, like there was a lot of homophobia on it, to be honest.
yeah.
And it's like rugby is a pretty gay friendly sport, but I don't know, we're still in America at the same time.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
And so when did you join the Seattle Quake?
I think I've been on the team for 3 or 4 years now.
Okay.
I moved to Seattle around the same time and I joined the Quake.
Yeah.
So you're from New York, you moved to Seattle.
Yes.
What are the biggest differences between playing rugby in New York versus Quake?
Well, I only played rugby in college, so obviously the difference was like adult league versus college age.
Also, you were a
people.
back.
And I was a back. I actually only became a forward this year.
Wait,
Really?
Is
Yeah.
Jack fat shaming? Was that fat shame?
No.
He said
I can
he
be
said you
skinny.
No,
were.
you proud.
He
I'm
said
proud.
you were
Yeah,
a
welcome
back,
to the
as in
forward.
like.
We're a back. We're not a back anymore. That's true.
Well-
You didn't know that I was a forward.
I guess I just assumed.
No.
Wow, the shade. I called it.
It's okay. That's fine. But I was a back. I was a back actually until this year. Like center, could play a little wing. But now I'm a flanker.
Oh, well,
cool.
And what do you like better, playing with the forwards or with
Forward's
the backs?
way better.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, first of all, a scrum is way more tiring than anything a back is doing. Maybe unless you're 9 because you're constantly sprinting, but that is one thing. Like practices are way more tiring. But I like you're in way more action.
Yeah.
When you're a back, you're not always in action. Certain teams play it differently. But yeah, I think the constant action, and that's for me. When I'm constantly in an action, I can like have way more work output, and I like that a lot more. It makes me also way more confident in my own abilities too. So,
Yeah, because you're like doing more. Like you're more
doing way
involved.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I have grown a little bit bigger, wider in some ways. So I think my back days were done anyway.
Yeah, they're limited.
Yeah, they were done. Those long runs, and also people were cutting me really easily. Wow. I was like, oh no, the left right's not as fast as it used to be.
It does happen.
The ankles.
Yeah.
And so you've been playing for the Seattle Quake for the past 4 years. The Seattle Quake is a inclusive gay rugby team in Seattle. What has been your experience there? What is kind of Quake's core values, and how have you been enjoying playing with the team?
Yeah, Quake is the PNW's first all-inclusive rugby team.
Love it.
Yeah, I love Quake. All of my best friends that I have in Seattle are, at this point, somehow Quake related. I think that's probably true for a lot of us rugby players. Yeah. Quake offers such a sense of community. When I first joined, I hadn't played rugby in a few years, and I really thought I was gonna just join and like kind of play here and there, like when I wanted to. You quickly learn, I think, in my opinion, the more rugby you play, the easier it is on your body.
Absolutely.
You cannot just play
100%.
once every other week and expect to not be in pain.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in pain anyway, but it's definitely easier to manage. Your body gets used to it. And honestly, like I quickly found my friends there. Like I said, it's a community builder. I think there's a little bit of a notion probably in Seattle gay scene about like, oh, you're a Quake player, like that's your whole life. And it's your whole life because it is a time commitment, but all of your friends are from there and it's really fun.
But it's also
You'll make some of the best friends that you've ever had in
Yeah.
your life playing rugby. And I think that's because you're put through like really stressful situations together. You're working together as a team.
You're going
and
to
you
war.
really have to, you're going to war. You really have to have, each other's backs, and you have to ruck over them. You have to participate in the scrum and get really close, not just emotionally, but physically.
And I also feel that to say something like that, like, oh, rugby's all your life or whatever, it's kind of like an unfair stereotype that I think comes from people that probably never played rugby or don't understand it, so they don't get it. And so they'd rather just like tear it down than actually like get involved and see what it really is about,
Yeah, and it is a commitment, but I think it's a good commitment. Like I said,
Yeah.
I've played other sports, and I could pick up a tennis racket and go play tennis and have a very fun time, but it's the prep that goes into it is not nearly as much. And like you said, you are
Sorry, which prep?
Doxy.
Okay. Don't forget to pair it with some Sweet Cheeks lubricant. Yeah.
But yeah, like you're hitting people, you're getting hit, and you're getting injured, and your friends are there for you, and you're drinking after, and you're just having a great time. So
Yeah.
it's definitely more of a commitment. It does become your life, but I think it's a positive thing. People
Yeah.
do say
Absolutely.
it in a negative way, but it's for me, it's just a positive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
So obviously you've had a lot of friendships formed from your experience playing rugby. Have you dated inside the gay rugby community?
I have not dated.
What lies that are being told right now? This is crazy.
I've dated very little, period. But I have not dated on the team. That for me, that's a little bit of a rule for me.
No, that's good.
I don't.
Why?
Let's just be friends.
Yeah.
With benefits?
I have not done that either.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I
No,
have
that's
not.
great.
And people have, of course, and
Yeah.
no shame. I mean, I would. I just haven't.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just waiting for that person. So if you're
That's fair.
If you're really hot
slide
in
in
Seattle,
the DMs.
yeah.
Slide in the DMs.
if you're really hot in Seattle, you have to join the team. Maybe it could be you.
Yeah.
But I have not dated on the team, and I don't mess around with the team very much either. I think my team probably says I'm very like business on the pitch. I joke around a lot. I'm pretty sarcastic, but I can be pretty intense on the pitch.
You want to win.
I want to win, yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
just want to play well.
Yeah.
And I want to
Yeah.
have fun, but playing well is a little more fun than playing badly.
And and that's the other stereotype too about rugby players, that they assume like, oh, it's homoerotic. All they do is play rugby because they want to like hook up and do all these things. But they don't realize that when we're actually playing rugby, we're playing rugby. Like we're not trying to cop a feel or like, you know what I mean?
I'm not horny on the pitch.
Yeah, like,
I'm tired.
your mind is on the game,
Yeah.
and that's all that there is. Like nothing else.
Yeah,
you know?
my knees hurt.
Well, we could talk about that later.
Well, they hurt in not the good way.
Well, so obviously we play on a gay rugby team. What's your opinion on dating your coach or your coach dating a player?
Well, I think rookies should be off limits. Let's get them playing rugby for the rugby, and then the benefits of the gay team come after.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of the I want to join the team and I just want to kiss right away.
Yeah.
We love kissing.
Yeah.
I love kissing. But
You got to play the rugby.
you got to play the rugby first.
There's also, you know what? There's also that like I want to join the team, take a picture from my scruff profile, and then be on my merry way. Like
Yeah.
that irritates me.
It irritates me too, and frankly, your scruff photo would be better if you're good at rugby. So you got to play it for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah,
You'll
because
look
you have
hotter.
that form. What about refs? Do you think there's a conflict of interest if you are a rugby player, a gay rugby player, and you have a relationship with the referee?
Yeah.
Is that a conflict of interest?
I think if the ref is dating me and they're serving my match, I absolutely think that that's okay. But no, I guess it is a conflict of interest. That's happened in the PNW, I think, in our league.
Yeah.
And honestly, I generally don't think it's a conflict of interest. I think people are pretty good about it. Gays can be a little bit spicy with rules, though, so I could see that being a thing.
I mean, for the optics alone, I would be like, no, like that's not okay. you
Wait,
know?
I might be making this up, but I think I remember that maybe during the Women's World Cup or some women's rugby tournament, there actually was this situation where one of the refs was in a relationship with
One of the players?
one of the players. And I'm going to fact check that. And if it's not the case,
Lesbian.
I'm going to cut it out of the interview.
If it's a lesbian, way more trustworthy.
Oh,
than a gay
yeah.
man. I don't have any issue with that.
They're saying they're not as catty as the gays.
I drive a Subaru. I trust my lesbians.
You come with good references, I see.
Shouldn't I tell you that I did hook up with a rugby coach one time when I was in college?
You should tell me that.
I should.
Because you were, it was a straight team at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you should totally tell us that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you his name because I don't know it.
No, well,
fair.
you don't want to.
I actually, in high school, I dated someone for a couple months and I had his name wrong.
Normal.
Wow.
Yeah. No,
Like mine.
Well, we met at like a gay dance party, and it was dark and it was loud, and I heard his name wrong.
Oh. That's normal.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
but then like 3 months later, we're on the phone. I say what I think his name is. He's like, "Excuse me, what'd you call
That's
me?"
embarrassing. Do
Also,
you,
this was high school. Like we
You were
decided.
out in high school.
I came out when I was 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
did you not have social media? Like, couldn't you have like figured it out like from a social
No,
media?
we didn't really have social media at the
No
time.
way, 13?
Maybe Facebook, but I
Oh,
was
that's
right
true,
in
you're
between
105.
MySpace and
Yeah.
and Facebook, and we had each other's phone numbers. But it was kind of funny because we actually decided to start dating that night. We made out on the dance floor, and then we were texting. We're like, we're boyfriends. I remember I was on the train home. I was in Boston on the T, and I'm texting, and I'm like, yep, we're boyfriends now. We're in love. I mean, young love, you know.
Yeah.
He was
Wait,
older.
are you still like that? Like, could you meet someone and say, let's be boyfriends?
After one day?
Yeah.
It would have to be a really fun day.
I don't think he would.
I don't think
he
well,
would.
I think it would be crazy if you said yes, that you
Yeah.
could still do that. But
Yeah.
I don't think I could.
wait, I need to know that. I need to get into a relationship.
Hey, who
Find
knows?
out you'll
Maybe-
learn about
I
a lot
need
about
one.
yourself in a relationship.
Maybe
too.
tonight. Maybe after tonight.
Maybe tonight. You never know.
We'll s-
So college, you actually
Yes.
hooked up with your rugby coach,
Shh, don't tell. Assistant coach, but yes.
assistant coach.
It was my second team.
Wait,
yeah.
ass-
What was that
Assistant
like, and
coach.
how did it come to be? Because you were playing on a straight or
Yeah, I
not
played
in-
rugby in college for I'm gonna say like 2.5 years. I transferred schools, like I said, and it was my second school. I only played in my second school team for like half a year because I was like lifting a lot competitively, and I think I got injured a little bit, and I was like, I can't lift a barbell, so I kind of stopped. So I think it had been maybe like 6 months after I'd stopped. I think it was Grindr. And I think it was like faceless. We both had faceless profiles.
And then all of a sudden you meet up and you're like, I know you.
I think he said he knew me first. I think he said that. Yeah, he was
He recognized your legs?
Yeah, I think he was a couple years older, like out of college. I think he played at the college too, and then he was like I think it was our forwards coach. Honestly, sorry to this man, I don't know anything about you anymore. I don't know your name, so I hope you're okay. But yeah, and then it kind of just happened. I mean, terrible. It was so bad.
Oh no.
Well, I was out, but he was definitely closeted. So
okay.
I think.
You're saying it was terrible, like the
not
action,
a good
like
hookup.
Okay.
Not a good hookup.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Not see.
Was he trying to coach you through the thing? Or?
No, I think he needed some coaching.
Okay.
Oh wow.
But this is don't hook up with your rugby coaches because it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
That's the lesson
Don't do
here.
Yeah.
Unless you're me.
A lot of people are pissed off right now.
I'm sorry to tell you, it's not as hot as you think.
That is like a gay fantasy, huh? One of the gay
For
fantasies.
sure, and he was a forward.
Crazy.
All right, I have another question.
Yeah.
So, what's more important to you, winning or creating an inclusive environment?
That's a good question. I think I love to win, but I think the inclusive environment is very important, and probably, especially for like an IGR team, I think it probably outweighs just the sheer winning.
Yeah.
I want to win. I want players who want to win, no doubt, and there's that hunger there. But we are creating a community, and we're creating a space that a lot of people can join. I don't know if this is true for LA, but in Seattle, I think rugby is a lot of people on our team's first sport ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Same
true for
here.
LA too. Yeah.
Yeah, our whole thing is, we're an inclusive rugby team and anyone can join no matter if they've played rugby before, if they have any sort of athletic experience. But that becomes a little tricky when, yes, you are a competitive sports team and you want to win, but you also want to give these players, these new players, these rookies an opportunity to get experience and play and work on their rugby skills so that they can become experienced players. So it's definitely a balance that you have to strike because we definitely want to win, but I think inclusivity, at least for Los Angeles Rebellion Rugby Club, it comes first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the inclusivity is really important because you can find yourself playing rugby a lot. I think there's a lot of values I take in practice and matches that I apply in my real life. Leadership qualities, focus, and like camaraderie and trying hard.
Yep.
Rugby bleeds into real life a lot,
Yeah.
and I think people who have not played a sport before, let alone rugby, this might be their first time to shine in that sort of way. I think it's really important.
And we've said this before, like even individuals that have never played a sport before, when they find rugby, sometimes they're like superstars, and it's almost like discovering that they have a hidden talent, and it's really, really cool to see them blossom.
Oh, thanks, Ozzie. I appreciate it.
Oh, not one of them.
I had never played a sport. I mean, I played sports. I was always picked last for like schoolyard football. I remember there was actually one point where they would argue about who has to take me on the team. And turns out I'm good at sports and physical sports and catching ball, but I didn't really have an opportunity because of bullying and all that jazz, homophobia growing up. So.
And the psychological effects that those little things have, like people don't get, like it's unfortunate, but we deal with those traumas, and I think rugby is one of those sports that helps you heal from stuff like that.
So one thing that's really exciting at this Rucktacular tournament is that there is going to be our first trans and non-binary rugby match with all trans and non-binary players. We're super excited. This isn't the first time a trans and non-binary match has happened, but it's the first time it's happened at Rucktacular.
Yeah. And then you guys have some players playing in that match, right?
Every single like trans and non-binary match that any IGR tournament has ever hosted, Quake has had a strong showing of individuals.
Yeah.
We have a lot of players, and honestly, they kick ass.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
We have board members, we have captains, we have so many players on our team, and I think it goes back to the inclusivity topic. We're really dedicated to including our trans and non-binary folk. I think it's really important in the state of the country, of the world, with trans non-inclusivity happening and lawmaking and access. So I think it's really important. I mean, there's trans bans and various things. So I think the more that we can show our support and love for our trans and non-binary friends and family, it just goes a long way.
Yeah.
I also think it's very important, and I say this all the time, that even amongst our community, there's a lot of closed-mindedness and lack of support for our trans and non-binary brothers and sisters. And I think it's important when we vocalize that as cis man or gay man or whatever, wherever we land on that spectrum, that we make sure that we talk about inclusivity and the importance of that.
100%. I agree.
And that's what the trans match is all about. It's not, a spectacle or something for a news article headline. It's about building community at a grassroots level and supporting our trans and non-binary teammates and community. And that's why we're just so excited for the trans match that's happening tomorrow.
And I don't know about you, but the trans and non-binary folk on Quake, they're going to beat my ass. So I'm glad I'm not playing in that match.
Yeah, I'm sitting that one out.
Yeah, honestly, some of the best rugby players on our team and that I've seen playing in general and that I've played with at other rugby tournaments are trans and are non-binary. And it just goes to show that all of this rhetoric around excluding trans people from sports, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And
they're so hardworking and dedicated players. Like it's great to see them out on the pitch.
I also want to say, if you're out there and you don't want trans people in your sports and you're pretending that you care about women's sports, you better be going to those women's matches in real life. You better be watching women's sports on TV. I don't think you are. I do.
Yeah. Go support the women.
Support women's
Support
sports.
women, support trans folk, and support me.
Support legs.
Maybe there is. I don't know. I live in Seattle. It's pretty.
Hey, no free
it's a
promo.
thing there. No free
link in bio, Logan Legs.
There's no links. Maybe I put a Cash App in there.
Or your Amazon wish list.
Or just go on YouTube and comment all your links.
No links.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. This has been so much fun, and we're excited to play rugby tomorrow.
I think we play you.
Do we really?
Yeah, we do.
Well, I'm not going to take it easy.
Oh.
I'm coming for you.
If you can catch me. I remember I was back.
That's fair. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you're probably one of the faster forwards.
I'm in my prop era.
The faster ones.
Oh, the fastest ones.
Exactly.
Oh, one of the fastest ones. There you go. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? One last thing before we let you go. We want to do something kind of interesting since we're doing this whole Rucktacular tournament this weekend. We're going to be interviewing the other teams. So if you had the opportunity to ask the Fog one question, what would that be?
Okay, my one question for the Fog. What is the hottest rugby position?
Okay.
That's a good question. Aiden, whatever you want to call it, thank you so much for joining us today on this episode of the Gay Rugby Podcast in Palm Springs for the Rucktacular Rugby Tournament. I'm Jack.
I'm Ozzie.
And remember, don't just play the sport.
Change the sport. Woo! Like,
Thank
subscribe,
you,
follow, hit us with a comment, ask questions, slide into Legs' DMs, and tell us all about it.
Yes, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that notification, the bell to change your preferences to notify all. That way you don't miss out on any new episodes. We'll see you around.
This has been very chaotic.
Yeah, we'll see you on the pitch.
Good night.
Good night. Bye. This episode is brought to you by Hey Sweet Cheeks, where skincare meets sex care for everybody. Feel good, play hard, and take care of your cheeks. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Gay Rugby Podcast. If you liked this video, do us a favor and subscribe. Hit that bell to change your preferences to notify all, and that way you'll get a notification every time a new episode comes out, which is going to be every Monday. So share this video with a friend, like, comment, and we appreciate the support. We'll catch you on the rugby pitch. See ya.